The first element of safety in the sun is preparation. Use sunblock. It is a simple safety tip and can prolong outdoor activities by limiting exposure to the sun. Outdoor activities have hazards. At the swimming pool, for instance.
If a kid doesn't know how to swim, it's a problem. So you have to take care of the kid all the time.
Following the rules of the pool helps everyone enjoy their experience. Here at Ingerlick's pool, the rules are posted. Most pools have these signs, but which one is most important?
Don't jump backwards. It's a really important thing because you didn't see your backwards and you're jumping off. You can hit your head or you can hit someone else.
To not run because if you're shallow, then you could slip and fall. If you don't know how to swim, don't dive in and go to your limit. No hanging on the ropes. Wait your turn at the slide. If you eat a lot, you should get back in the pool right away. You should wait or you'll get cramps.
And of course,
stay safe and have fun.
No rough play, no horse play.
That was a trick question. All the rules are equally important. At a swimming pool, there are thousands of gallons of reasons to be a little cautious when playing in or around the water. So the next time there's a trip to the pool on the horizon, take a second look at the rules. You'd think it was common sense, but if you see someone breaking the rules, don't wait for that whistle. If it's unsafe for one, it could affect all. Staff Sergeant Joe Woolston, Incirlik Air Base, Turkey. Armed Forces Entertainment sent comedians throughout Europe for the Lights Out comedy tour. The 5 comedians stopped at 4 locations to accomplish a single mission: make service members laugh this holiday season.
We started off at the embassy in Beirut, Lebanon. It was the first tour that as I understand that AFE's ever done in Lebanon, and it was fantastic. I never thought I'd be in Beirut on Christmas Day.
Then the next day we went into Jordan and Amman. We were there for a couple days.
Then a trip to visit with airmen at Incirlik Air Base.
When you get off after a comedy show, generally the show's over as soon as you say goodnight. But here, you can say goodnight and then you get down, you hang out with them all night. And you get to learn their stories and maybe they learn your stories. It's a pretty amazing feeling.
I think the best part of being on tour is meeting all the people, you know? It's just like, I've never imagined I would hear so many stories and meet so many families and people.
I saw the sign as we were walking up and it said sold out. And I've never seen that before on any AFE tour I've done. This is my 8th one and I'm really pumped for this show.
All jokes aside, the comedians had a message for those serving on Incirlik and across Europe.
Thank you. We really appreciate all you do, allowing us to be able to do what we do back in the States. It's amazing to be able to come here and meet you guys and hang out with you guys before and after the show. That's actually more fun than the show itself.
All my friends back home and everyone is just so excited, jealous, and, you know, grateful that I'm doing this and that you guys are doing what you're doing for us. So just thank you so much.
We see how hard they're working. We come here and just love providing an outlet, a little bit of escape from, you know, the day in, day out grind of what you guys do.
Definitely appreciate their service. Thank you so much for what you do for our country. And I'm very excited to be able to come out and make you laugh and tell some jokes.
After the Incirlik show, the comedians headed for the last leg of their tour in Egypt and then back to Los Angeles. Tech Sergeant Joe Woolston, Incirlik Air Base, Turkey. The Child Development Center looks after the children of Incirlik Air Base. One of their roles is to identify when a child might have a developmental barrier. The CDC works hand in hand with Educational Developmental Intervention Services.
We want to give these kids in their first 5 years of life a really great start to their educational career. And that starts, you know, some people will say in the womb, but most people will say right at birth. And so when we notice something, the staff or myself or the management, we definitely contact EDIS and the parents. And we recommend that they take the developmental screening because the EDIS program is wonderful in making sure they're getting the right start for the right child.
In order to give the right start to the right child, EDIS screens children so they can individualize the steps to help them develop.
All parents want their kids to be successful in school, and all kids deserve to have the opportunity.
Screenings like this help young kids by identifying what they can and can't do, what their weaknesses are, and most important, what their strengths are. And we can help children build on those strengths and help them also with those areas that they're challenged in and need some help with.
What we want to do is have these mass collaborative child finds or developmental screenings to make sure that all the kids in the Air Force are developing on track, and if they're not, that we are here to help and to help get them on track so that they are more successful.
EDIS identifies a developmental need. There are a number of resources available. Children's development differs from one to the other, so the best way to overcome a developmental issue is to screen individually.
We just need to remember that kids don't come with manuals. We're just here to support the kids, the parents, and the rest of the community.
EDIS and the CDC work together to educate parents, identify barriers in learning, and then individualize a plan of action to overcome the diversity. Tech Sergeant Joe Woolston, Incirlik Air Base, Turkey.
So it's a good thing to encourage too.
BDOC controllers,
BDOC Senior Pasalis.
the eyes and ears of a unit, watch over anyone attached to the military community. But what makes this assignment so important?
I was just wondering if he had checked the blotter.
Senior Airman Angelette Petsalis gets to apply the skills she has honed as a seasoned member of security forces.
We man the Base Defense Operations Center. We pretty much watch all the cameras. We wait for our guards downstairs to let us know if they need us. If anything happens, then we'll contact the interpreters and we'll take actions from there.
Her unit in Izmir, Turkey has only a handful of airmen. The unit may be smaller than most, but Airman Petsalis has a big responsibility.
Since the unit is so small, we still have the same actions you would at a normal base.
One of the perks of an assignment like this is experience.
I learned a lot of stuff here that I probably wouldn't have learned at another base because you're pretty much stuck in one spot. You're learning the same thing. You want to master that. Here you need to learn everything. You need to know everything about the job. Hey, good morning. How are you?
And she has mastered the job.
Pretty much my favorite part is the fact that I'm pretty much in charge right here.
Senior Airman Petsalis has proven to be a valuable asset to the small team stationed in Izmir.
I don't think I'll ever see another assignment like this, to be able to blend in with the crowd and wear, civilian attire, just to walk in the streets and at the same time keep our community safe it's pretty amazing.
Airman Petsalis is humbled by her role in Izmir. She is responsible for everyone's safety while stationed with the 425th. Tech Sergeant Joe Woolston, Izmir, Turkey. Service members move from base to base, and their personal property follows them around the globe. Incirlik's Traffic Management Office has a new internet cafe-styled area where airmen can track their shipments online through the Defense Property System.
Utilizing DPS is a brand new system. We definitely want to reiterate for all members should be using this system, and they'll have access to it.
Airmen should log into the move.mil website and update their contact information.
The more up-to-date your contact information is for the system, is the quicker you'll be notified when your shipment arrives. If there's any problems, like whether it doesn't meet the RDD or required delivery date, you will be contacted by the carrier directly. That's what's new about the system. The members work directly with the TSP or the transportation provider. So it's an all access. You see the same information that we have.
TMO sets up an account for inbound and outbound airmen, so they have an established way to track their stuff.
Once we get you access to DPS, you will be able to utilize the system from home or at work.
TMO serves as the focal point so airmen can feel at home at any base, anywhere in the world. Tech Sergeant Joe Woolston, Incirlik Air Base, Turkey. If you've ever been to a Department of Defense school, you're no stranger to Red Ribbon Week. The games, the demonstrations, activities in general. Shannon Enold, the adolescent substance abuse counselor, simplifies the theme into a single goal for everyone.
And the whole school came out, along with many parents and community members, to have a big drug-free parade where the children had their posters that they had designed over the week and chanted all kinds of things and walked around in our decorated circle. We had our library club decorate the circle for Red Ribbon Week, and we just all came together. It's the culmination of the whole week, and to give a clear message to our kids that we're all behind.
Be drug-free. Those 3 words are the foundation for Red Ribbon Week. Shannon communicates with parents to provide them with the proper materials to engage their kids in happy, healthy life decisions.
I would like to encourage parents to read the bulletins that I sent out. I put a lot of tips in there for helping parents figure out how to deal with this topic with their kids and talk to their kids. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that we need to talk to our kids about it and not be afraid.
Red Ribbon Week provides a solid foundation for kids to grow on, and according to Shannon, communication is the keystone of it all.
If we talk to them about drugs, it's not going to make them do drugs.
Through Red Ribbon Week, kids learn to communicate their feelings through expression as a group, so the concept is there for them individually for the rest of their lives. Tech Sergeant Joe Woolston, Incirlik Air Base, Turkey.